Baba popote ulipo nikumbuke, mie mwanao hapa nakupenda. Baba popote ulipo nikumbuke, mie mwanao hapa nakukosa.
I'm somewhere in Kiambu, Marion Farmhouse. I got an opportunity to come and have a conversation with fathers and their sons, basically young men who have just gone through the rite of passage initiation here, and today they were here with their fathers, just winding up the program. An amazing way to come together, father and son, or father figure and young man. You know, life is like a relay. One person runs their race, and at the end of their leg, they have to pass the baton. Just like a father runs his race, and at the end of the day, he has to pass the baton of masculinity to his son. And one of the best opportunities that any father has to pass on that baton, to pass on the fatherly blessing, and to give the fatherly counsel to his own son is during this time when the boys are going through the rite of passage, through initiation, especially in our Kenyan context. So I was very excited to have this opportunity to come here and have a conversation with these men and their sons, and it's very encouraging to see how it is being done these days. And I know there are very many churches and very many schools who have organized this kind of a program, and it is helping many fathers to be able to have a positive impact on their sons. All around me, there are fathers here who are currently having a one-on-one conversation with the boys that they brought here. And it's very encouraging because they're having an open conversation, looking at where they came from, where they are, and the journey ahead, and trying to deal with issues that will help them pass the baton of masculinity. Young men came here and they went through the rite of passage. Some of them are here, and their uncles and fathers were here today to support them. I want to hear a few words from them.
You should know that the sons you have are going to become fathers in future. So the way you treat them is the way they're going to treat your grandchildren. So if you want your son's life and their children to be peaceful or wonderful, you should treat them well, as in behave like you love them. You should not be a person who shows negativity to them. Me, I would like to be a father by the way of many children.
Wow.
So me I love my father because mi sijaona time yenyewe dada hukosa kuja home, nakaa nakosa kuja home. It's either ako busy, ako kazi, na akikuja ana spending much time. Hawezi taka kutoka kama jaona watu. Like the day you know, we finished KCP, then nilienda home. Dada alikuwa nakaa usiku, but alikuwa na make sure niamshe ndo at least aniambia atakaa ni good night. Nikosa kuamka na anakuja asubuhi.
And that meant a lot to you.
Ilikuwa poa sana. So mimi naona I can do this to my children and more. You see, dad sidhani hivyo, dad maybe babake akumfanyia hivyo, but I think alifanya a little bit, tena dada akaongezea, na vile dada amenifanyia mimi naongezea.
For fathers, they should make children emulate the good things about them, not only the bad things. Akwe role model, asikwe pessimist kwa mtoto wake. Children are supposed to learn the good things from their fathers, because a father figure in life is like a map that you may use to navigate in life.
Wow.
So that they may help you.
Hiyo inaitwa wisdom.
The children, the sons especially, they need your support personally, and they need you to be there for them. They feel your presence, not financially, but at a personal level in their lives.
I've already gone through the cut. So the reason for coming to this gender warrior is for learning purposes. So the reason for coming to this gender warrior is for learning purposes. So the reason for coming to this gender warrior is for learning purposes. So the reason for coming to this gender warrior is for learning purposes. So the reason for coming to this gender warrior is for learning purposes. So the reason for coming to this gender warrior is for learning purposes. So the reason for coming to this gender warrior is for learning purposes. So the reason for coming to this gender warrior is for learning purposes. So the reason for coming to this gender warrior is for learning purposes. So the reason for coming to this gender warrior is for learning purposes. So the reason for coming to this gender warrior is for learning purposes. So the reason for coming to this gender warrior is for learning purposes. So the reason for coming to this gender warrior is for learning purposes. So the reason for coming to this gender warrior is for learning purposes. So the reason for coming to this gender warrior is for learning purposes. So the reason for coming to this gender warrior is for Because when you've only undergone the cut, you've not been circumcised brain-wise. So you still have the mind of a boy. So here you come and your brain is sharpened to stop behaving like a boy, but to behave like a man. The life out there is tough. There will come temptations, there's peer pressure. So all you have to do is ask God for help to cope with temptations, not to go astray. Do not be lied to by people. Yeah, and live life. You only live once.
Wow.
Yes. You don't have to fight to become a man, because the way people say that you should always be tough to become a man, you can also be soft but have the behavior of a masculine, not a boy. So you don't have to fight to become a man. Yes.
It's all about character.
Yeah.
Program is very good and encourage others to bring their boys here for initiation. Actually, there's a lot we are running, and there are things we also missed.
Yes.
Actually, we are seeing them available today. Our time was bad and nobody cared. You go on your own, stay on your own, you heal on your own. It was struggle. It was really struggle. I like this.
Tunalea vijana kwa shida mingi sana. Mtoto kijana asipochungwa ama awe na mtu anamlinda, tunaelekea mahali pambaya sana. So we can congratulate you and your team. Kwa vile mnaweza kujimudu maisha ya vijana. Kutairisha mtoto si kumtairisha kimwili. Kimafikira ndio ile kitu ya muhimu sana.
Yes.
So if you can bring your child somewhere like here, ile masomo atasoma hapa itamsaidia even after this. Na wakati ataenda form 1 na the rest of the life atakuwa hapo sawa.
How far can prepare the son? First of all, you should talk to him before he comes, make him aware of what is going to undergo, because others become very fearful when they reach there. They don't know exactly what is to be done to them. You prepare them, you tell him you are going to become a man.
So today I want to celebrate all those fathers who support their sons when they are going through the rite of passage. They are there, they come and they have this kind of interaction, because who on Ubaba, and I want to celebrate you. Give yourself a pat on the back if you know a father who was there during this time. He's the one who actually took the son and he made sure there is a father figure to support the son. That is an amazing way to have an impact on the next generation. But for those who don't do this, because we have had stories of boys who are taken for initiation by their moms because the father is nowhere and there is no father figure around them, or boys who are taken for initiation by the father left them there, but the boy had no idea what is happening there. So when the time comes for the doctor to operate on the boy is traumatized because he was told he is coming for a camp. We want to ask such fathers, you don't prepare your son for the rite of passage, which means you have not had a close relationship to be able to prepare him for the rest of his life. We want to ask you, J, who, ni Ubaba? We must all be there for these young men, especially the boy child, as they are going through the rite of passage. And we must prepare them by being present, providers, protectors, priests, and prophets in their life.
Tender Warriors has been in existence since the year 2012, so we are in season 8. Season 8 year.
Running. And every year, young men come here.
Every year.
Young boys, they live here very well prepared.
Yes.
To go into teenage.
They come here as boys, they live here as Tender Warriors. After 10 days of transition, our program runs for 10 good days. 10 good days. Starts on a Thursday and ends on a Saturday. We started on a low note because it was a very new program. We were trying to bring fathers on board after being away for quite some time. It has not been an easy journey, but all along for the last 8 years, we have been doing this. We have seen more and more fathers getting more involved in the raising up of their young boys, especially at the transition period from boyhood to manhood, where fathers are very, very instrumental in that.
Very good.
Yes. Boys belong to the fathers. For quite some time, boys have been with the mothers, and that has been quite unfortunate because it's only the father who can understand the biology and the physics of the boy child. The boy child has been neglected for quite some time, in quotes, but we are coming in as a Tender Warriors organizers to try as much as possible to bring fathers closer to their sons, because by so doing, we bring on board this neglected boy, quote, that we have been having. So I want to challenge all fathers, wherever you are, please do not abdicate this godly responsibility of bringing up boys to your wives. It's your work, it's your role, it's your responsibility. Take it boldly, take it gladly, and let's help these boys transit from boyhood to man. There is hope.
There is hope for the boy child. We are no longer saying the boy child is neglected. We are saying there is hope. Huo ndio Ubaba.
Iwapo utafika, tafadhali nitazame. Niwapo kwenye ndoto, labda nitakuona.
Baba popote ulipo, nikumbuke. Mie mwanao hapa, nakupenda. Baba popote ulipo, nikumbuke. Mie mwanao